Hey folks, welcome back to Green Iron TV. So we've done the major disassembly on the M38a1 as we're getting ready for a repaint on the body on this unit. So on this upcoming episode, we're going to work on getting the old decals stripped and start sanding the body and getting it prepped for paint. So that's going to be coming up on this episode of Green Iron TV. So please stick around. Give us a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We appreciate all you guys out there. Thanks. So, like so many vehicles out there that have been worked on, gone through many different hands over the time and years, this Jeep's got a plethora of markings on it, both in decal and in paint. So, one of the goals with the repaint on this vehicle is to get all the rest of the markings back looking correct and in good shape. So first we gotta strip off some of the old ones. So like these stars here were decals. So we're gonna try and get these up and off. And of course, they're old and brittle and not going to come easy, so we're going to take a little scraping. Of course, some of these older ones are definitely brittle and they've been on there a while and it makes them difficult to come off. But luckily we don't have to worry about scratching the paint. Whew, one down. Keep working our way around some of these markings. We've got an ASA marking here, and this is a decal that I added to the vehicle because this Jeep does represent my dad's time with the Army ASA unit. So luckily this one's probably not that old and it's come up pretty easy. All right. So one of the things this Jeep does have, it's got the painted hood numbers, which is good. That is period correct for this type of Jeep. Only problem, and the thing that drives me absolutely nuts with this vehicle, is this goofy font. I have no idea where the previous person got this. This is not even remotely close to any type of font that the military use. So we will be making. That's one of the driving reasons why I want to repaint and restore this vehicle, is mainly so that I can cover up those nasty incorrect numbers and get the guys over at Delta Team Decals to make us a proper set and get back on this Jeep. Well, obviously on these front fenders where there's been a lot of work, I can tell that they've had a lot of rework in their time. Obviously, there was a little paint adhesion problem between what looks like some filler, some primer, and what was painted before these were put on. So when we're sanding, we're going to pay special attention to these fenders and get these fenders looking tip top. Make sure we get all that loose stuff. Make sure we have good adhesion with all the stuff that we have, because that's something we don't want. Is we don't want it pulling up paint when we're doing the other markings. So. And of course, these ASA markings are going to come up pretty easy, because these are markings I put on the Jeep when I originally bought it, way back 2000. Let's see, when did we buy this Jeep? 2011. So these were markings that we put on to represent my father's unit. So we know those haven't been on there too terribly bad and long. All right. I like making a mess. Same thing as the other side there. We had some paint adhesion problems. So we'll make sure we pay special attention to that area when we're doing the sanding. Okay, lastly, we're going to tackle this hood star. So, one of the annoying things is this hood star is actually pointing in the wrong direction. And so it's vinyl and this is paint, which is technically a no-no in the military. We'll see. Hopefully this comes off pretty decent. Isn't that just fun? But that's the last of the decal to get off the vehicle. And now we can move on. We're going to clean it up a little bit in some spots. And then break out the sander. Okay, folks, we've gone ahead and washed, cleaned up the Jeep. Took care of all the dirt and stuff that was in the back. Got all that stuff cleaned up. Now, it's on to the messy part. That's breaking out the orbital sander. So we can see where there's some previous bodywork and stuff in these fenders. Not too bad. Nothing's really thick, which is always good. This little skim coats here, probably just pulling out little dings and waves. So all in all, pretty decent. We'll get these all looking nice and straight. And Okay, folks, save for a little bit of hand sanding in some spots where, the DA sander is not going to reach in, like shackles and hood hinges and in between there, stuff like that. We're pretty well all sanded here on the M38a1. That is the joy of these little vehicles. There's not a whole lot there to sheet metal to have to sand, so went fairly quickly. We're gonna go ahead, probably get cleaned up for the night, and may go wash the dust off this vehicle, let it dry for the night, and then we'll come back the next day or so with the hand sanding, hit all the glossy high spots that we missed with the DA, and get the final prep on this, and then we'll go ahead and start masking it off. So that's probably what's going to be coming up in some next episodes here on Green Iron TV. We do appreciate you for sticking around and watching as we work on all these old Army trucks. Like always, please give us a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We want you to stay around and check out all our Green Iron madness that we got going on. So thanks a lot. You guys have a good day.